So why was there this little confusion on the release date? Because you were already ready and then you thought you could prepone the
like I
date?
said, I think there is some, like I said, we all enjoyed the process so much. We didn't want the film to end, you know. Just keep what is happening in your life, I'm doing Srirastu. We wanted to do that. So what happened, I think we were just taking it easy. We finished our shoot. With Kashmir, we finished our shoot. I think we were taking it easy because there were a lot of big films coming up in August.
Right.
So we thought we'll come towards the later end of the month. But then once a lot of reshuffling happened, we felt that let's open the season. There's the first Telugu film opening this season, you know. Let's open the season and come earlier. So then now again we're rushing through and, you know, trying to finish everything up quick. But then it's all simple post-production work like CG and DTS. But the film's edit was locked a month back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like to work with Parsuram? We heard that he molded you to be a Telugu actor during the process of the shoot. So was that true?
Telugu actor ante?
As in he molded you to the Telugu sentiments. And
Yeah, exactly. You've done your homework. Like for example, see, I grew up in Chennai, and we speak Telugu at home. But then the kind of schools have been this that I really wouldn't know beyond a point what is it to play a boy next door to the T.
Right.
Unlike say a Nani or a Nikhil who actually grew up like a boy next door.
Right.
So those things I wouldn't get beyond a point. So it is very helpful if a director has had the same life experiences and understanding of that audience, like some words which I would never use in my vocabulary, like Meera nannu saakali, you know, and support cheyyava, and like, you know, like pitihurla, complaints. These kind of words I don't know.
Right.
Like, those modulations I wouldn't know. You know, the way I speak Telugu was probably different from how the character spoke. So these things I picked up, and then I realized that he himself is a very good actor. There's a timing in Bujjigaru itself.
Okay.
So then I used to just notice him, and there's an amazing comedy timings here. So I picked a few things from him, and then he noticed a few things in me, and, you know, he molded and kind of sculpted me. And then certain things I learned even from Lavanya, you know, how she goes about doing things, and then reacting to her timing. So I enjoyed the process. I mean, result God decides, but I enjoy the process a lot.
So during the process, did you realize what you had to change about yourself as an actor? Or?
Yeah, definitely. With every schedule, I think we learn, because I take usually I check, I read, I don't see the final edit once it's cut. I also go through my rushes, because the best parts are usually picked in the film, but then I go through my rushes. I try to learn, I try to see what hairstyles are working, what clothes are working, which makeup is working, what expressions am I able to deliver more naturally. My struggle, if you ask me, my inner jihad is to be as natural as possible in front of the camera and less filmy and less rehearsed. Okay. So I want to behave in front of the camera rather than act. So I do a lot of homework, you know, on myself. I'm pretty critical. Like I told them not to delete the dump of all my rushes, because I want to go through them again and then see what's working, and, you know, where is it that I can get even better and better. Right. There are a few areas I found which is like my natural zone, where I effortlessly, you know, can sail through, and there are some places where I can take my craft to the next level.
Right. So you would say that you are your own critic.
To an extent, we have to be. Of course, I take inputs like from my brother, who's also a known actor, from my editor, who's seen 400 films and all that. But to an extent, I think if you have that cell of self-criticism, that is a good vehicle to grow, you know. Right. You're constantly looking to grow.
Siri, you come from a film family, and a lot of people outside actually think it's very easy for you to make a film. But I'm sure it mustn't have been that easy, you know, with Allu Arvind Garu being so particular about what he produces. So how was it to convince him to produce this film, Srirastu?
Honestly, it is easier for somebody who belongs to a film family. Having access to these kind of resources is not something easy.